Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Today we will complete our lesson about approximation. I'll start by drill 2, page 35. In this question, approximate each of the following to the nearest 100. One of them is tricky. I'll show it. 990,909. Approximate to the nearest 100. I'll find my digit hundreds and look right. It's 0, so it still as it is. I'll ignore 9 and look at this one. I'll ignore, so it's 9 but 0 0. Okay, so I don't need to change anything, just ignore. 89,950 to the nearest 100 also. Let's see what's in hundreds. 9, look right, it's 5, so it will be 10 plus 1 equals 10, so I'll put 0. 10 plus 1 equals 10, and it will be 9,000. This is the problems, or these are the problems of drill 2. Let's see another drill. Drill 3 we don't have problems, but just last one I'll give you an example of what they ask about. 999,500 to the nearest thousands. This is thousands. Look right, it's 5. Add one more, so I'll add one more. 0 0 0 0 0 10. This is the right answer. 1,000,000. 4,321.99 to the nearest 1,000. Find thousand. This is units, tens, hundreds, thousand, and this part is decimal part. We don't deal with it. Thousand is 4. 4. Look right. 3 is less than 5, so 4 or less. So we will ignore. It's 4,000. What about this part? It will be 0. All these numbers must be 0, so I will not put 0.00. 75,000 and 49.9 to the nearest 1,000 also. At this case, I'll find thousands, units, tens, hundreds, thousands. Look right, 0, so it's 75,000. I don't deal with this part because all will be 0. Approximate to the nearest unit. Approximate to the nearest unit. To approximate to the nearest unit, we start by this example. 53.8 to the nearest unit. We will use the same rule. Find your digit. This is the units. Look right, next door. 4 or less, just ignore. 5 or more, add one more. This is more than 5, so I'll add one more, and all the others will be 0, so it will be 54. This is it. Now what about 53? 53.4. Find your digit units. Look right. It's 4. 4 or less, just ignore. So I'll write 53, and this is it. If you approximate to the nearest unit, you will do the same. Find your digit. احنا بنعمل find your digit, then look right next door, وبنعمل الرول بتاعتنا 4 or less, ignore. 5 or more, add one more, and this is it. You will use it forever. Now let's see if we have a fraction part, not a decimal part like this one, and this is the new idea. دي بقى الفكرة الجديدة لما يكون عندي مثلا الجزء اللي موجود مش ديسيمال، لا ده شكله فراكشن. طبعا بيبقى شكله فراكشن ده هيفرق معايا شوية لان انا ما اتعودتش اتعامل مع الفراكشن في الموضوع ده، فهنشوف. يعني مثلا لو قلنا I have 92 and 3 quarter وعندي 67 and quarter. what we can do؟ الرول هنا هتختلف شوية. طبعا لما بيجي لي فراكشن ما بهتمش بيه الا اذا كان to the nearest unit. لو كان to the nearest 10 ما عنديش مشكلة برضو choose 9 and ignore the others وخلاص. طيب لكن انا عندي هنا 3 quarter. بعمل ايه؟ ابسط حاجة ان انت تعمل الاتي. انا عندي 3 quarter، بعمل النوميريتور times 2 equals مثلا هنا 6، وبعدين بعمل compare 6 and 4 هنا 6 more. لو اللي انا جبته multiply by 2 then compare. if you have more، لو انت اللي جبته كان more يبقى we will add one more، يبقى هنا add one more. خلاص this is the first one، يبقى هنا add one more and ignore the other، يبقى 92 هتبقى 93. طيب في الحالة التانية هنا عندي quarter، هعمل ايه؟ the same idea، just multiply 2 1 by 2 equals 2 compare the new number is less زي بالظبط ال 4 or less، يبقى just ignore، يبقى ايه 67 and this is it، there is nothing else. في كل الحالات بعمل multiply 2 للنوميريتور وبعمل له comparing مع الدينومينيتور. ده طبعا اذا كان بيقول لي to the nearest unit. طب لو اللي فوق ده to the nearest 10، لو كان to the nearest 10 يبقى انا عندي ده 90 وده 70. ليه؟ لان انا هبص هنا على 9 وبعدين ابص رايت يبقى عندي 2 يبقى ignore. هنا هبص على 6 وبعدين الاقي عندي 7 يبقى add 1. بس كده، ده to the nearest 10. لكن اللي فوق ده to the nearest unit، يبقى هنا احنا بنتكلمنا على to the nearest unit وهنا to the nearest 10 and that's all. Okay, let's see the next part. Next part to the nearest 10th. Let's see what if you want to approximate to the nearest 10th. To the nearest 10th, so the numbers have a decimal part, and this decimal part consists of 2 digits like this. Let's approximate these numbers to the nearest 10th. 10th عشان برضو نبقى فاكرين ال 10th اللي هي كده. 10th ده اللي هو البارت ده. طب تعالوا نشوف. first هنرجع للرول القديمة اللي هي find your digit. فين ال 10th اهي. look right. 4 or less just ignore. 5 or more add one more. I'll add one more, so I write 1 6 4 point, add 1 4. طيب next one, find your digit. look right, it's 9, so we will add one more and 2 equal 3, so I have 67.3. and next one 37.9. okay, we have some cases we need to do something else. Let's see these two examples. look right, 5 or more add 1 more, so you will add 1 1 and 9 10, so it will be 1 and 6 7, 137.0 عشان ده بلس 1 يبقى 0. طب انا محتاج احط بوينت 0 يعني مش لازم، انا ممكن اكتبها 137. خلاص. at this one find your digit. look right, 8 يعني 5 or more, just add one more, so I'll add 1 to 9, so it's 0.1 and 9 10 1 and 9 10 1 2 3 so it's equal 3 approximately 3. طبعا العلامة دي معناها equal approximately عشان احنا ممكن يكون نسينا نقولها في السرعة اللي ابتدينا بيها. So we have 30. These are all the طيب في حاجة بنقولها تاني to the nearest tenth دي ممكن نقول عليها to the nearest 1 decimal place. 1 decimal اما تلاقيه كاتب لك 1 decimal place مفيش مشكلة، معناها انه يقصد كده. طيب احنا عشان نفتكر بس موضوع البليسز ده، احنا عندنا البوينت بيبقى فيه هنا tenth وفي هنا hundredths، لكن هنا units tens hundreds. طيب يبقى ده 1 place، ولو قال هنا يبقى 2 place، ولو هنا 3 place. تمام. لو هنا قال units او whole 1. طيب الكلام اللي احنا قلناه ده هنشتغل عليه ايه؟ هنحل عليه ايه؟ هنحل عليه الاتي. عايز 8 ممكن يكون عندك 7، المهم ان هو اللي بعد دول، عشان برضه انا الكتاب عندي انا مش ضامن ان هو ذا سيم فيرجن نفس النسخه اللي معاك ولا لا. طبعا هنواجه مشاكل وهنواجه حاجات، هنجمع برضه المشاكل ونتكلم عنها، وان شاء الله بعد كده هشتغل معاكم الجيومتري. ثانك يو and goodbye.